And it goes a little something like
Hey y'all, in today's video I'm going to be discussing natural hair, corporate interviews, professionalism, and all of that. So let's get right into the video. So the first thing I wanted to touch on is natural hair in interviews. So I personally have been, I don't know how to say it, accustomed to wanting to slick back my hair for interviews, like in like a tight bun, kind of like how my hair is now. Slick back bun, not extra baby hairs, just simple baby hairs, wrapped up, tucked away. That's always what I thought I had to do to my hair in order to get a position. And it wasn't like something that like I consciously thought about. It was kind of in my subconscious thoughts. And I think that's what a lot of Black women are conditioned to think. For an interview, you have to slick back your hair. You can't have curls. You can't have a fro. You can't do a puff. You can't do any of that. Do I believe that it could play a role in you getting hired or not getting hired depending on your hairstyle? Yes and no. I say yes depending on the type of position it is and the type of company you're working for and the person who is interviewing you.
How many of you have ever felt personally victimized by Regina George? Good.
But I also think if more Black women wore their natural hair in its natural state to interviews, whatever stigma it is that white people have about Black people and Black hair might actually start to fade out. Because I don't know how to even figure out a percentage, like what percentage of Black people wear their natural hair to interviews. I don't even think there's data on that. That's just for interviews. Not even just wearing slick backs, wearing braids, colorful wigs, whatever the case may be. I notice most Black women will stray away from that for interviews. Like I said, I was one of those women. I don't think that we should continue to do that, to allow European standards to dictate how we wear our hair to a job interview. So, okay, you secured the job, however you wear your hair. The next step is like work/office environment. How are you gonna wear your hair to work every day? Are you gonna still stick with that slick back look or tamed look, or are you gonna wear your natural hair and rock it and be confident? Now again, in the workplace, I have seen horror stories of Black women getting their hair touched or criticized by people of other races. I feel like that can be pretty dehumanizing. Like, I'm not a pet. You shouldn't want to pet my hair. You shouldn't want to fetishize? I don't know how to say that. Fetish.
What? Bro, what are you talking about?
Whatever. Over my hair. Like, it's my hair that grows from my scalp. And it's not a toy. It's not a thing. It's a part of me. And I know a lot of Black women have to go through that when they do wear their natural hair in corporate settings or office settings or professional settings. But again, the less we do it, the more people are going to think it's okay to fetishize our hair. The more people are going to think it's okay to want to ask to pet, essentially, not touch. To me, that's like, can I pet you? Like, people, the more people are going to think about that. We have to break those stigmas, but how can you break a stigma if you're doing what the people of that stigma want you to do? There's no way for natural hair to be normalized, or normalized, Because even let's just take it back to natural hair. Why is it only black people use the term natural hair? Like, you don't hear a white person talking about natural hair unless they're talking about natural hair color, or a Spanish person or Asian person. You don't hear that. Only black people use the term natural hair. Why is that? Because it's not normal. I think in office and corporate settings, it should be more normal. But again, I don't think a lot of black women do this stuff like consciously. I think it's very subconscious and it's kind of engraved in us, and it's like a natural reaction, or like not even a reaction at this point, a natural lifestyle to hide our hair. I just don't think it's fair that in the workforce, we are the only group of people that have to hide our hair or have to change or alter our hair to be seen as presentable. And I really think it starts with us now, like this generation.
One eternity later.
We have the power to change how our future daughters, you know, feel about their natural hair. I'll give you guys some examples of what I think would be good for an interview if you want to wear your natural hair and you don't want to have to slick it down. I think a half up, half down style is a good style. I think a regular wash and go. You want to do a puff, like a high puff, that's an interview style. You want to do a low puff, that's an interview style. You don't want to slick down your edges. You don't have to slick down your edges. You don't have to. You want to blow your hair out like with a blow dryer and just wear it like that. Your hair is done. 2 pieces down in the front, then half up, half down. That's a good interview hairstyle. We can't keep slicking our hair down to appease other people. I think that you shouldn't look like you just rolled out of bed. No, definitely not. But I also don't think that your curls are not professional. Regardless of your curl pattern, you should wear your natural hair on interviews. And I'll say this one more time. The more people that start doing that, the more normalized it will become. But yeah, just don't be ashamed. Be confident in your hair. Take the time to get to know your hair. Yeah, just take the time to get to know your hair. But thank you guys for watching. We can continue the discussion in the comments, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.
And it goes a little something like